interesting IHF. They do 3-on-3 tournaments.
I've seen those. I've never seen one, but I've seen that they do that.
Yeah, so that's kind of, they're doing one, I think it's in Argentina in November. So they'll end up picking the best 9 players off of this team, I think, unless, again, there's always players filtering into this. So it's always kind of a organic and a work in progress in that regard. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes too. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's not really practice. I mean, there's Zoom calls before and talks about strategy and things like that, and things to work on as a group, but not the ability to have a 2-week camp where let's go through all this stuff and now let's go down and play a tournament.
I like that idea because they're playing the game. They're making decisions. They're finding ice. They're saving ice. They're changing. So I think it's worthwhile right now, you guys. 3-on-3 is really important. And what would you teach 3-on-3 if you're using it as a tool? You go into a 3-on-3 tournament, what would you do? What are you telling them? What are some cardinals?
I mean, for me, I think the most important thing is to keep in mind that the puck moves faster than the skater and there's more open ice. So there should be more opportunities to get into open areas to receive pucks, and support, because there is so much space, becomes very critical once that puck is moved. I mean, those are 2 things that I think would be difference makers in your ability to be successful 3-on-3.
Well,
I think you have to play man-to-man defense when you don't have it. Everybody has to have one person. The new word is duplicate. So as soon as 2 players chase one player, that means someone's wide open. I know the Flames had a heck of a time winning overtime, and they would do that all the time. And some guy be walking in all by himself. There's usually a guy named McKinnon or someone like that.
hell, any ideas?
I'm working. I'll be right. So I wasn't zoned in.
The one thing that I would add is the most valuable thing is possession. And so possession changes. The idea of getting changes and fresh bodies out when they have tired bodies out. And I think that's hockey sense. You possess the puck, you're reading where you are, you can allow the change, you can make the change and catch them in a fatigued state. So Darryl Belfry advocates that 5-on-5. He doesn't want to dump in. He said, why would you dump it in? They're going to break it out. Usually you can dump in and create turnovers on the forecheck. A la Florida, they really capitalized on that. But the possession game 3-on-3 and the ability to possess the puck and move it to take advantage of space, it takes some teaching, it takes some learning. So, Tom, your 3-on-3 game, like the best players stood out because they could go coast to coast and nobody could skate with them. But when you get 3-on-3 at competitive levels, they're all pretty equal. And it breaks down because, like you say, 2 guys chase the puck.
We practice 3-on-3 quite regularly, and it's a rule that you suggested. We play 3-on-3, but they're not allowed to dump the puck in. So they have to keep possession. And it's a good practice activity.
Yeah.
Fellas, it's about noontime here. I got to scoot. I appreciate the time, and as ever, you guys are great. I really look forward to these chats.
Thanks.